Alright folks, so you just heard from Jason on server banners, and I wanted to take you through some of these examples as demonstrations that you can all follow along with. The first very simple demonstration is to simply use Telnet, and we're going to Telnet into a target IIS server on port 80, press enter and escape twice and then return. And as you can see, once we've escaped twice and then hit enter or return, we can actually see the banner of the web server telling us it's running IIS 5. So in a few moments I'll boot up with Backtrack and show you some examples of using Netcat, and in some of the other explanations that we're going to be covering, we'll be looking at another tool called Netcat. So that was just against the web server that's running IIS 5. As we all probably realize, IIS 6 on a Windows 2003 server is not installed by default. By default, it's not available because Microsoft have focused on keeping all the doors closed, and should you want services to be running, so you either have to install them or start some of those services. So against a 2003 server, if we run the same command against a 2003 server, you can see it's not coming back at all with the actual banner of the IIS 6 server. And this is where you're going to be able to do a little bit more command line syntaxes to get that information you're still looking for. So the syntax is very much the same, except in this instance, once we actually have just a flashing cursor on the screen, we're going to then type in all uppercase HEAD space / space HTTP, still all uppercase, /1.0, and then hit enter 2 or 3 times. And once we've done that, we've still been able to actually force the banner grabbing technique from the IIS 6 server, and you can actually see it's giving us a little bit more specific information. So there we're still able to do this against an IIS 6 server. So really helping you out to really give you more insight into this. If you have done basic HTML coding, you know a little bit more about the inner workings of web servers, you're going to find this to be a lot easier to then understand.